Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We begin with a mystic song by Sri Swami Lalitananda, played and sung by Sri Swami Umananda and Rajneesh.
Our song tonight is called All is Full. In the early morning, I hear the temple bells playing across the Ganges river, and the clouds of music from my wing drift like white mist, the moving water. When the bells ring, the spirit of wind sings. All is full, from full comes full. Take full from full, what is left is full. All this is divine self. Take the world away. What is left is Brahman. All this is the divine self. We are recording from the ashram of our revered Guru, Pujya Atman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda in Miami, Florida. Today is February the 21st, 2021, Sunday evening, and tonight Swamiji will be lecturing on the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Series 2018, class number 111. And now Pujya Atman Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda.
Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum. Om. Adorations to Lord Krishna, the preceptor of the universe, destroyer of the forces of darkness, and bestower of immortality. Om Shri Krishnaya Namah. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 11, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga, the yoga of cosmic vision. 35th verse. Sanjay uvacha etat shrutva vachanam keshavasya kritanjalir vepamanah kiriti namaskritya kritya bhuya vevaha krishnam gagsagad gadam bhita bhita pranamya. Sanjaya said, hearing these words of Sri Krishna, with hands folded, trembling with extreme fear, and bowing his head, Arjuna spoke in a choking voice. Choking voice, called Swarabhanga. When bhakti, devotion begins to blossom in the heart, there is a special thrill that enters the body, and certain changes occur which are characteristics of the growing good feeling. And just for your information, these are the characteristics. First, Swarabhanga. Your heart is experiencing overwhelming love. Then you cannot, already I can't describe it. Can't state things clearly. Next is Vishamaya. Startling. You're so startled, your eyes open up, the ears perk up, eyebrows twitch. Joking. Romanch, horripilation, ashru. Suddenly soft tears begin to trickle down your eyes. They are tears of joy. Swed, perspiration also develops in the body. Kampan, kind of trembling of the body. And murcha, that's complete ecstasy, as if literally meaning you swoon away. You begin as if you have fainted. So Swarabhanga, Vismaya, Romanch, Ashru, Swed, Kampan and Murcha. These are characteristics of the growing creeper of divine love in your heart. Arjuna lived with Lord Krishna with such simplicity, such friendliness, that Arjuna didn't have the awareness of Krishna's majesty. Put it another way, Lord Krishna expressed his personality decked with humility in such a way that Arjuna was unaware of his majesty. In a storyline, Krishna drove his chariot. Not only that, he fed the horses, attended on them. He is the milker of cows. He washed the feet of sages in Rajasuya Yajna, So Krishna expressed such utter humility in his personality that Arjuna was unaware of his divine majesty. Simple point to understand that that's the potential in every individual. If you attain the state of sthita prajna, enlightenment, deep down you are one with Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. But in your practical world, you are like anybody else. Only difference, you are more childlike than anybody else. Not childish, childlike. You have no need to assert, I have awakened Kundalini. I have gained all psychic powers. Who is like me? There is no need for him to assert that. If you have real attainment, it doesn't matter whether people know it or not. So that's the way Krishna was. But now suddenly, Arjuna is awakened to Krishna's divine majesty when he saw Krishna's cosmic form. So with his hands folded, trembling with fear, that again is simply kampan, romanch. The better term is kampan. Kampan is trembling, which I have explained is the characteristic of bhakti bhavana. So his tremor was not due to any other reason, but due to his softness of his heart. Having heard the vibhutis of God and having seen the Virat form, Arjuna was overwhelmed. Arjuna uvacha sthane hrishikesha tava prakritya jagat prahasya tyannurajyate cha rakshasi bhitani disho dravanti sarve namasyanti cha siddha sangha. Arjuna said, O Krishna, it is befitting that the whole world is thrilled and rejoices in your praise. The demons, terrified by you, are fleeing in all directions, while the host of siddhas are bowing to you. Arjuna is now becoming more intuitional. You always look at the world as a source of all worldly stress. The world is never free of problems. It's the most terrifying expression of God's creation. But as Your feelings are purified. Your chitta is blessed with aklishta vasanas, purity of pure, subtle desires. When that change occurs in your vasana, as you begin to occur, the whole world is viewed by you as expression of God. The world inspires you to be devoted to God. So Arjuna suddenly discovers the whole world out of love for you. And that vision, that every name and form is loving God, it's a progressive movement. To the extent you have that, to that extent a thrill will enter your personality. And rejoices in your praise. And when God is praised, all those who are spiritually sensitive, they enjoy it. From broader point of view, even the birds, when they sing, the breeze as it blows, the trees as they rattle with their branches, they are all praising God. God's glory is being expressed through nature. The demons terrified by you are fleeing in all directions. The demons are those who are gripped with malas, impurities. And following the path of unrighteousness. Those who are following that path of unrighteousness, path of kama, krodha, lobha, all impurities. To the extent you are gripped by impurity, to that extent you are subject to terror. Life presents terrifying situations. And how does terror affect you? That depends upon the degree of impurity that has dominated your mind. So, allegorically speaking, those souls gripped with malas, they are the demons, terrified by you, are fleeing in all directions, while the host of siddhas are bowing to you. Another addition to this, it implies, while the demons are terrified, those who are following the path of righteousness, they are free of terror. They are following Rajpath, royal path. But demons are following the path that is leading into very complex forest, thorns and bushes and all types of impurities. And those who are siddhas, advanced souls, They are constantly adoring you. Siya Ram Mai Sab Jag Jani, Song of Saints. The whole world is permeated by Sita and Ram. Karo Pranam Jori Jugapani. With folded hands, I offer adorations. Kasmachattena nameran mahatman gariyase brahmanopyadi kartre ananta devesha jagannivasa tvamaksharam sadatatparam taryat. O mighty soul, why should they not adore you? This is normal. This is not something extraordinary, because you are so great. You are like the shining sun. Why shouldn't these siddhas offer their adorations to you? In other words, it is the reality, revelation of truth. You who are the greatest of the great, now think of divine attributes that will allow your mind to be Godward. Your mind always appreciates, admires greatness. God is greatest of the great. If the sun seems greatest to you in the world, God is millions of suns put together. Who is the primal cause even of Brahma himself? Brahma is creator. The role of creator is Saguna Brahman. The absolute Brahman, that is Nirakar, Nirgun, that Brahman is like the Father. And Brahma, the Saguna state, is like the sun. So you are the primal cause, even of Brahma himself. O infinite Lord, God of gods. Now these are the attributes of God for allowing your mind to meditate on God in different ways. Infinity. God is Puranam. All creation continues, but God does not lose his splendor. Even ordinary illustration, illuminations are countless, but the sun continues to be the same. Whether you take away all the illuminations or you put back the illumination, the sun is the same. You take away anything from infinity, infinity remains the same. Add anything to infinity, it remains the same. In mathematics, infinity plays a good role. God of gods. The scriptures present so many gods, presiding deities. Indra, sun god, god of water, moon god, and countless gods. But all these gods are different aspects of the God, the absolute God. So, that absolute God, Brahman, is God of gods. Your mind may, in early stage, go after Sagun aspect of God, Sagun Sakar. But Sagun Sakar is only a limited aspect of Brahman. Brahman goes far beyond the Sagun Sakar role of his personality. And that point we have discussed many times. Just to reiterate, you begin to worship God starting with Sagun Sakar. You are worshipping Rama, then you have a form of Rama. If you advance a little, you move away from form, but your mind becomes engrossed with Rama's compassion, Rama's grace, Rama's divine glory. So all those spiritual attributes, they begin to overpower your heart. Form doesn't count. And if you are going to the climax of your worship movement, then Nirgun Nirakar, you bow down to the absolute that has no form, no name, no attributes. So all this is implied by the statement, you are God of gods, the abode of the universe. The entire universe emanates from God, is sustained by God, and dissolves in God. You are the imperishable self. All this goes on, but Brahman remains the infinite, imperishable self. Arjuna continues, you are that which is manifest and that which is unmanifest. Also that which is beyond both. This you can understand by turning your attention to bhava pratyaya and pratyaya bhava. You are seeing the cinema show. As long as you are seeing the show implies projections of the chitta. As long as you are dealing with thought waves of your mind, there is your experience of presence of things and absence of things, manifest and unmanifest. But when the show is over, and even while the show continues, the screen is completely beyond the projections. Bhav pratyaya means you are aware of something. You are aware of presence and absence. Pratyaya bhav, there is absence of your relative awareness. So God is both manifest and unmanifest. And that which is beyond both, manifest, unmanifest, is bhav pratyaya. Beyond both, pratyaya bhav. Presence of perceptions and that state where all our relative awareness is completely transcended. Thirty-ninth verse. Vayuryamogni varunah shashanka prajapatisvam prapitas tamahascha namo namaste sahasra kristva punascha bhuyopi namo namaste. You are Vayu, Yama, Agni, Varuna, moon god, Prajapati, and the father of Brahma himself. Thousands of salutations to you. Salutations to you again and again. This whole world around you is nothing but God. And that type of internal understanding must unfold. If you have that movement, then realize you are experiencing communion with God in thousands of ways. Every breath you are breathing relates to Vayu, the air god. And who is the air god? Arjuna says to Krishna, you are Vayu. You who is Brahman, the Absolute. You are the air that we breathe. You are Yama, god of death. Every day you hear so many people passing away. To the general mind, it is a sorrowful situation. To spiritually sensitive mind, the soul never dies. And rather, it is a compassionate act of God to allow the soul not to be bonded with one physical body. Allow the soul to attain enlightenment. Navani Vastrani Yatha. Just like you put on new clothes and throw away the old ones. Yama allows you to throw away your old sheaths, old personality, put on new ones, leading to the highest goal. And you are Agni, fire. Without fire, you can't even have your tea. So even the fire that you work with in your kitchen, or fire in many aspects, that's nothing but God. Varuna is water god. Just like you can see presence of God in fire, see presence of God in water. How close can you be with God? Water sustains your physical body, your life. And water is delightful to quench your thirst. That water is God. So every drop of water that you sip, feel the touch of God. And that's the way you are moving towards cosmic vision. Moon God, the moon that showers nectar on the earth, nourishes all the trees and vegetations in a mysterious way. All the nourishing effect that comes from nature, that's the work of moon God. And find the presence of Brahman in all. You are Prajapati, Brahma the creator. That relates to Saguna Brahman. And the father of Brahma himself, father of Brahma, relates to Nirgun Nirakar Brahman. Thousands of salutations to you. Why not only one? Because he is everywhere. And salutations to you again and again. You live your life with perpetual practice of salutation to God. Namah purastascha prishtataste namostute sarvata eva sarva anantaviryamitavi vikramastvam sarvam samapnoti tatosi sarva. Salutations to you from the front. Salutations to you from behind. O all-encompassing deity, salutations to you from all sides. You are endowed with infinite might and unlimited power. You pervade this universe. You are indeed all there is. Salutations to you from the front. In a mystical meaning behind it, front relates to east. Salutations to you from behind, to the western direction. Salutations towards the east, salutations towards the west, salutation towards the south, salutation towards all directions. And salutations towards in between these, east, west, north, south. So, if you count them all, there become 8 directions. And add to this, up and down, 10 directions. So when we talk of everywhere in all directions, we speak of 10 directions. East, west, north, south, in between directions, up and down. So, salutations to you from all sides. You are endowed with infinite might and unlimited power. Turning towards God, surrendering to Him, enables you to discover amazing power of grace. Your mind develops a sense of impossibility facing certain terrible challenge in life. And when you face a dark future and your mind doesn't find any other solution but facing a dark future, any solution seems impossible. But grace of God works miracles. Nothing is impossible. So instead of allowing your mind to sink in sorrow, think. Allow your mind to do japa, turn to prayer, and follow a God word sadhana. And that's the remedy of terrifying conditions. You pervade this universe. You are indeed all there is. Mandukya Upanishad says, this immortal Brahman is in the east, in the west, in the south, in the north, above and below. This entire world is the blessed Brahman. And today I'm going to conclude at this stage. Om. Om.
Okay.
Prayer for shower of Karunamaya grace of God over all of you. with the blessings of Shakti, Bhakti and Mukti. Om Ram 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 Ram. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukum Vabandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyama Mritat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina